Morning children, this is A. Manoj Kumar working in Oxford High School, Uppugunduru. Welcome to social class. We have been discussing about new textbook. First lesson already I started. Then regarding your lessons, 12 lessons, semester wise, now you are going to learn those things already. We discussed which lesson we started. Yes, our earth in the solar system. In the first session what I told you, suppose in the night time, summer, we are preparing to sleep outside. So by that time if you see the night sky, we are able to see stars, the moon. Okay, then these are all objects we are able to see. These stars are blinking. Okay, twinkling stars we are observing. Then shiny moon we are observing. Okay, apart from the stars, moon, then sun also we are seeing. So these stars having made with up gases, so that these stars are hot. Okay, these stars are made up of gases, so some stars are very hot. If you see, these stars are shining its own. It's not at all depending on others, twinkling its own. These is all stars. But the sun, the moon, the earth, all together we can say, yes, celestial bodies. What bodies? Celestial bodies. Some celestial bodies shining in its own. Some celestial bodies, by using the stars, these are all shining. For example, all the planets, comets, meteorites, these are all shining by using the stars. Okay, stars are shining by using that shine, these remaining, okay, like planets, these are all, okay, shining, isn't it or not? So that information I given in the last session. Now we are going to learn constellations. Constellations, this is a new term to you. What is constellations, sir? Group of stars called constellations. Okay, group of stars called constellations. In Telugu, nakshatra rasulu. Okay, group of stars, bunch of stars are called as constellations. In simple words, if we wanted to discuss about constellation, if you go and okay, especially in the summer time, we'll sleep outside. If you see, look at the sky, then we are able to observe some group of stars. Somewhere else some group of stars appearing, somewhere else some stars are appearing, somewhere else some stars are appearing. Some stars all together forming a animal form. Okay, some stars forming some creature form. Some stars forming some another okay na, so form. Such a way, different forms, okay, different features, different forms we are observing on the night sky. Okay na? So regarding that I will explain you in this class. Have you ever noticed various patterns formed by different groups of stars in the sky? So in the sky, in the night sky, different groups, bunch of stars we are observing. Pattern of stars, group of stars, bunch of stars we are observing, isn't it or not? Yes, we are observing. Those are called, that group of stars, bunch of stars are called as constellations. Do you understand? These group of stars, bunch of stars called constellations. See, they were named after the different animals, objects and creatures depending on the shape they look. If you see the stars, group of stars, some group of stars look like, okay, one animal form. Okay, some group of stars look like some creature form. Based on the shape, generally names are given to those stars. Based on the shape of the bunch of stars, names are given. How, sir? I will tell you. Ursa Major, very important. Ursa Major, also called as Big Bear. It is look like Big Bear. A group of stars look like Big Bear. That another name is Ursa Major. Is one of such constellation. How that name given to the star Big Bear? It is look like a bear, big bear shape. These stars, how these stars are formed? These stars are formed like Big Bear. Another name of a Big Bear star, Ursa Major. Such a way, constellations given name. Okay, na? Such a way, putting the names to constellations. Do you understand? I think so. Up to here. One of the most easily recognizable constellations is Saptarshi. We know regarding the Saptarshi Mandalam. Saptarshi Mandalam. So, Saptarshi Mandalam in the sense group of 7 stars. Okay, na? Group of 7 stars. So, night time, if you observe north side, a group of 7 stars we are able to see once you observe it. Okay, that is also one of the constellation. Do you understand? That is one of the constellation. So in your textbook, do you know given? These are all very important. Ancient times, people used it to determine directions during the night with the help of the stars. Nowadays, we have technology. By using the technology, we are recognizing the directions. We are using the compass. Okay, now. So such a instruments we have. Astronomical, okay, astrolabe machines we have. We have compasses, we have astrolabe machines, like that different technical aspects, okay, we have right now. But earlier people, ancient people, by seeing the night sky, where stars, different forms of stars appearing, by seeing that stars, they recognized the directions. Who? Ancient people. So that stars played very important role in ancient times. Do you understand? Come to the point. Especially now I am talking about northern hemisphere. Which hemisphere? We have northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now we are talking about northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, people determine the north direction with the help of North Star. If you see northern hemisphere, then North Star is shining, twinkling. North Star is twinkling. By seeing that star, then by that time people recognize that this is north side. Okay, na? It indicates north direction. It is also called as polar star. It is also called as North Star, also called as Polar Star. Which star is also called as Polar Star? North Star, also called as Polar Star. Then it always remains in the same position in the sky. If you see any time, North Star remains in the same direction, same position it appears. Tomorrow, if you see in the night time, okay, that North Star remains in the same position. It looks in the same position. We are able to look it in the same direction and same position. That is North Star or else Polar Star. Do you understand? We can locate the Polar Star with the help of Saptarshi constellation. How we can recognize the Polar Star? If you see the which constellation, Saptarshi constellation, group of 7 stars, see the sky where group of 7 star is, okay, na, presented, located. See that one. That side surely you will find out North Star or else Polar Star. That indicates the north direction. Today itself, night time, if possible, see where group of 7 stars are shining. Then above that you will able to find one star, that is north star. That is north direction. Such a way we are able to find the directions. Okay, na? So understood, I think so. Regarding constellations, group of stars, bunch of stars are called as constellations by seeing the form of the stars, giving the names, putting the names to constellations. Okay, na? Then Ursa Major or Big Bear, also one of the constellation. All those things we discussed. Ask you about the solar system, then you are able to say the answer. Solar system in the sense what you will think: the sun, then the planets, the asteroids, meteoroids, all together we can say solar systems are. Like that answers he will give. You tell me, the our earth, our mother earth, shining in its own, tell me. No. See, we came to know that the earth does not have its own heat and light. Okay, now it does not have its own heat and light. By taking the sun's heat and light, it is shining. Our earth takes the heat and light from the sun. Sun is one of the star. Sun is nearest star to us. Isn't it or not? So I think everybody understood regarding this. Okay, na? The earth is not shining on its own. Okay, by taking the heat and light of the sun, it is shining. Which is shining? Our earth is shining. Just now I given the answer, but here I posed one question. Where does the earth get light and heat from? Everybody say, everybody can able to say this answer: sun. It is the sun that gives the earth light and heat. That means we are receiving the light and heat from the sun. That only I written here. Not only the earth, remaining 7 planets. Total how many planets we have? 8 planets. So apart from the earth, remaining planets also receiving heat and light from the sun. Okay, see, not only the earth, but also 7 other planets are moving around the sun. Okay, na? So earth is moving itself. Earth is moving around the sun. That is called a revolution. Okay, now you know that one. Okay, so the sun, 8 planets, satellites, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids from the solar system. These are all part and parcel of solar system. The sun, the 8 planets, satellites, planets having satellites. Okay, now Venus and Mercury not having the satellites. Regarding that I will tell you later. The sun, 8 planets, planets having their satellites. Okay, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids. These are all part and parcel of solar system. Okay, na? We often call it a solar family. Okay, na? So in this solar family, who is the head? Sun is the head of solar family. Sun is the head of solar family. Up to now, what we discussed about constellations. Okay, now after constellations, what I explained you the solar system. If I ask you a question, what is solar system? Solar system is the combination of the sun, okay, planets having satellites, okay, na? Then asteroids, meteoroids, comets, all together we can say solar family. Who is the head of the solar family? Sun is the head of the solar family. Another question I am asking you, earth is shining on its own? No, earth shining by using the sun's heat and light. By using the sun's heat and light. All those topics in this session I explained you. Okay, na? Try to understand it. So if you have textbook, open your textbook. Each line you thoroughly read it. Asteroid belts also given in your textbook. Once you go through that figure, then you are able to understand very easily. Okay na? If you have any doubts in the next session, if you ask me those doubts, I am able to clarify your doubts. Thank you.